Yeah, yeah. Check 1 2 1 2.
But start.
That's right, it's the B-side show. Act like you know every single Monday.
Up?
Hey, I'm all fucked up on my timing today, but it's all good. We're starting on hip-hop time like we always do. It's the B-side show. You should know that by now. My name's Rabbit, by the way.
What up, y'all? Zzay here. It's Monday. We back.
Yeah, happy birthday to Zzay. She's trying to play it off, man. Happy birthday to the homegirl. We're going to talk more about her festivities when we get back from this mix right here. We got the one and only DJ Nimfo on the ones and twos, man. You ready? Hey, before I say that, though, since City Cairo's already in the building, he's been here. He likes being in studio, so he was here, you know what I'm saying? And Spy MC is also waiting via Zoom.
Yes.
Believe it, out in Texas, man. So we're going to chop it up with him. He's been out here before, but we're going to talk to him via Zoom tonight, man, and it's all good. So let's get into this mix. You ready, dog?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, I guess that's what they call public.
This for China, this for CC, this for Dada Mo and for BB, this for London, this for Charlene, Great Black Shark, what they call me, this for what they call me, this for Roro, this for KB, this for Shaye, this for KC, this for all the DJs that play me, and all you pussy ass niggas that hate me. Back up. This for China, this for this for this for CC, this for no, this for CC, this for Dada Mo and for BB, this for London, this for Charlene, Great Black Shark, what they call me, this for Roro, this for KB, this for Shaye, this for KC, this for all the DJs that play me, and all you pussy ass niggas that hate me. Back on my bullshit, bitch, stay in your lane. Shit getting sticky, boy, saying my name. Switch this shit up, man, it's time for a change. When bad on you niggas, it ain't been the same. I just hope you hating motherfuckers keep up. You losing focus, man, you niggas still sleep, huh? So that mean you won't see me when I creep up and do everything you niggas can believe, huh? This shit just seem tough like damn. Back by popular demand, feel like 96 Jordan with the slams. Niggas out of touch cause they far from where I am. I wear my ass off to be the motherfucking man. You niggas mad cause my lifestyle poppin'. Told them I'ma get it and I got it. Yeah, mad cause my lifestyle poppin'. Told them I'ma get it and I got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it.
Daddy ain't around, probably out committing felonies. My favorite rapper used to sing, check out my melody. I wanna live good, so shit, I sell dope for a 4-finger ring. One of them gold ropes, and they told me if I pass, I get a sheepskin coat. If I can move a few packs, I get the hat. That dope, tossed and turned in my sleep that night. Woke up the next morning, niggas have stole my bike. Different day, same shit, ain't nothing good in the hood. I run away from this bitch and never come back if I could. Hated to love it, the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead and envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, sleepy bitch, you know me. Hated to love it, the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead and envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, sleepy bitch.
We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock.
Heavyweight, a vet, not an amateur. Loot it up, I push pies like Murray Callen. What you gon' do? Shoot it up if I must. Take over shop, get out the car and walk. Sneak up on partner and do a dome shot. Then I blend into the crowd. Hang with a bunch of hot heads, super hypey and wild. Tell your best to stop asking about a player, inquiring about a player. Can't fuck it right now, later. I'm busy getting my paper and riding around in my scraper, interacting, networking, and campaigning like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like McCormick, I'm seasoned, I run my reach. Y'all think I'm starving? Hell no, nigga, I'm eating. We eat. They barking like Dino Lion and Keaton. Jacking my lane and blood in these water is back.
Yellow, green, pink, white. I ain't about to judge, motherfucker, live life. I done got hot, cold like a million times. I could probably pop 4 at the same time. Whipping on the back road, I be getting distant. I be getting hot, cold, still be getting bitches. Thick of my ambition, through all my transgression. Tomato or tomato, man, I'm still playing. Yeah. Catcher, my story not special. Used to pop a yellow bus and I was on the metro. Flexing. If you know the reference. When you get to floating, you know no one is impressive. My homie still struggle, my other homie love it. And one of them the product of a mother who a junkie. The other one making 7 figures doing nothing. He gon' pull up on me, say, look, blue, yellow, green, pink, white. I ain't about to judge, motherfucker, live life. I done got hot, cold like a million times. I could probably pop 4 at the same time. I be saying anything, don't be thinking twice. I probably traumatize every woman in my life. I used to fantasize on some women that I met, but I don't stick around when they easy to forget. The people so stressed, I'm geeking off too. My skin is all black, I think I need a blue. My bitches won't see me unless they see me on tour. I said it's only fans, that's when she even the score. Oh, man, fuck it. We both know she bad, we both know I ain't cuffing. Oh, fuck it. We both got a bag, we both addicted to something. Some bitches about clout, some bitches about money. Some niggas get high when shit ain't about nothing. Slipping if I fall, I'm kicking it by summer. Then here come a pandemic, I'm joking, I'm back junkie. Numbing, I feel nothing, living in my bubble. Quarantining with demons, I'm living with my struggle. Niggas is dying on me, the president lied to me. I got me a 5 on me, I'm a... Yeah, blue, yellow, green, pink, white. Never judge someone off a motherfucking bikes. I done got hot, cold like a million times. I could probably pop
8-inch bagel, that's the pipe. I'ma ride it all night. A rich 8-figure, that's my type. That's my type, that's my type. 8-inch bagel, that's the pipe. That's my type, that's my type. Wrist the whip, 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 wrist the whip. Right around it, I can see why all these basic. Bust down wrist, not a bust down beer. 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 Said I want your man, not a don't fit. See a rich, why he still hitting licks? Feeling red, but he still can't hit. Please, Lamborghini keys, drippin' ice, he get flown out to me. Please, I want a man with the bees. From the bag, I'm a dime on a D.
Hennessy on my lips, take a little sip. Privacy on the door, I'ma make the shit grip. A rich 8-figure, that's baby. My type. That's my type. That's my type.
Yeah, I buzz down, Tatiana. Yeah, I wanna see you buzz down. Buzz down, Tatiana. Buzz down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down, pick it up, now break that shit down, break it down, speed it up, then slow that shit down on the gang, slow it down, bust it down, bust it down, bust down on the gang, oh, bust down, Tatiana, bust down, Tatiana, I wanna see you bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down.
Lil CC on the beat. Yeah. I mean, where should I really even start?
I got that I'm keeping in the dark. I got my across the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they dead, thought my raps wasn't facts till they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one need a charge. Yeah, they twins, I could tell they apart. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me, he the wave. It's a big gap between us in the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in the grave. When I die, put my money in the grave. When I die, put my money in the grave. When I die, put my money in the grave. When I die, put my money in the grave. When I die, put my money in the grave. When I die, put my money in the grave. When I When I die, put my money in a grave. I really gotta put a couple in a place. Really just lapped every in a race. I really might tap realest on my face. Lil CC, let it slap with the bass. I used to save with a mask in a cave. Now I'm like, nah, love, I'm good, go away. Ain't about to die with no money I done gave you.
Hey yo, it's your favorite
she
DJ.
Money, need a big boy. Pull a 20-inch blades like a real toy. Now it's everybody flocking, need a decoy. Shorty mixing up the vodka with the liquor. G-Wagon, 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 G-Wagon. All the housewives pulling up. I got a lot of toys. 720S pumping for the boy. You was talking shit in the beginning. 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 You was talking shit, 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 you was talking shit in the beginning. You was talking shit in the beginning. Back when I was feeling unforgiving. Back when I was feeling unforgiving. I know that you walk to see me winning. See the hit glue in my mouth and I be grinning. Yeah. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. This nigga again? 100 deep when I roll like the army. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying why.
All he wanna do is gas me. How we end up in the backseat, just tryna get to the bag. We on the same page, you the same way. Only keep the fam around me, so let me know what it's gon' be. I don't plan on getting no sleep while we doing our thing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Ooh, I got 5, you know it's all live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Hey, hey. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide.
You know what it is we had?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Baby, when we gon' slide, 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 slide. Again? On the run, nothing matters when we one-on-one. Looking at us cause we going dumb. We on the same wave, you the same way. You know I'll be down if it's with you. Where we going, baby, what's the move? We should take a trip up to the moon. Get a room, doing our thing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Ooh, I got 5, you know it's all live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Hey, up all night, baby, when we gon' slide.
I know, right? Why is Nimfo playing the whole record? Everybody wants to hear the last verse of this song.
Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide.
Sing it with me.
I need a vacation. I need an apron. Y'all out cooking bacon. Orange juice and ace, so we drinking. I only come out when the stars out. I'm on a mission, but we fall out. The city talking with a large mouth. Yeah, they after the boy like Fallout. 400. Drop it, give me 50, girl. Drop it, give me 50. You should slide with me, cause you be tripping when you miss me. You gon' hold me close and on your neck gon' be. I ain't gotta do too much, I know what get you. I ain't gotta know astrology, I know your vibe. Skip if you don't lend to mine. I ain't giving out apologies when I'm behind the seats of the brand new ride.
Moving too fast, candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Ooh, I got fire, we know it's so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon'.
Won't you watch it for a real? Slim, thick, little bite, but it's feeling you. Although you just a little problem, I can deal with you. Although you just a little problem, I can deal with you.
All night getting spins, all night getting high. Hell to the year, to the motherfucking wild. Just slide, 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 slide. Just slide, 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 slide. Creep around corners and then dipping through the grass. Right back on your motherfucking ass. Just slide, 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 slide. Just slide, 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 slide.
Mama, don't be scared, you can let me inside. 8 rounds in me, we can do it all night. And I ain't tryna fight, see my future looking bright. If you ready for the pipe, I can give you what you like. Slide,
slide. Bow down to the boys, me, you little hoe. Have respect for your ass. Now it's time for Montana to check your ass. Oh, get the money, told T, get the butter. Had to tell her hoe, I don't love her. Just slide, slide, just slide. That bitch slide, slide,
slide, slide, slide, slide, slide. Come off a niggas, don't you pay him no mind. We can make a movie, I ain't wasting no time. Baby, we go fuck again, do it all night. Baby, I've been hustling, cooking all night. Things are so bright, look at my life. Like a bitch slide, bitch slide.
So some market was on the corner flagging me like, what's up with you? What's up with Max B? What's up with Wade? What's up with the crew? Is that you still in jail or you do? I said, if you ain't up on thing, boy, still a gang, waving my veins. Just slide, slide, bitch slide, slide, just slide, slide, bitch slide.
Won't you watch it for a real? Slim, thick, little butt, but it's still real. Although you just a little problem, I can deal with you. Although you just a little problem, I can deal with you.
All night getting spins, all night getting high. Hell to the year, to the motherfucking wild. Just slide, 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 just slide, slide, slide.
Oh shit. You done fucked up, man. You done put 2 of America's most wanted in the same motherfucking place at the same motherfucking time. Y'all niggas about to feel this. Break out the champagne glasses and motherfucking condoms. Have one on us, alright? Picture perfect. I paint a perfect picture bomb. Picture perfect. I paint a perfect picture bomb. Hooches with precision. My intentions to get with you with that and double OP. Dog, my fucking homie. Use a cold ass nigga on them all.
Show enough. I keep my hand on my gun, cause they got me on the run. Now I'm back in the courtroom, waiting on the outcome. Free 2 pockets, all this on the niggas' mind. But at the same time, it seems they tryna take mine. So I'ma get smart and get defensive and shit. And put together a million march for some gangster shit.
So now they got a slate. So multi-millionaire motherfuckers catch a case. Bitches get ready for the throwdown. The shit's about to go down. Me and Snoop about to clown. I'm losing my religion. I'm vicious on these stool bitches. You might be deep in this game, but you got the rules missing. Niggas be acting like you savage. They out to get the cabbage. I got nothing but love for my niggas that relax.
I got a pit named Pete, she niggerina. I got a house out in the hills, right next to Chinga. And I think I got a black Beamer, but my dream is to own a fly casino like Bugsy Siegel and do it all illegal and get scooped up by the little homie in the Riga. It feel good to you, baby bubba. You see, this is for the G's and the keys, motherfucker.
Now follow as we ride. Motherfuck the rest, 2 of the best from the west side. West side, west side, west side, west side, west side, west side.
Memphis Bleak always smoking that la la la. Skip all the singing, let's skip all the singing, let's get hold up. Skip all the singing, let's skip all the singing, let's get right tonight. And I move the weight like I'm Oprah's son. I show you how to do this, son. Yeah, I show you how to do. I show you how to do. I show you how to. I show you. I show you how. I show you how to. I show you how.
Oh no, they scared to hustle. It's been 7 days, the same clothes. Oh no, they scared to hustle. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, oh no, oh no, they scared to hustle. It's been 7 days, the same clothes. Ask them originals, cause they know. All step, Nate Dogg, very roll. Step away from the mic, they too cold. The funk might fracture your nose, 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 nose.
Say my name, say my name. Observe before I stake my claim. I independently laid down and paid my game. My own tune, raise my flame. Cause ride ain't my thing. I earned what they said I wouldn't. I got it the way they said I couldn't. But now I'm getting it and they whole grill is crooked. Mad cause I'm getting kicked out for my bookings. When y'all was asking permission, I just stepped up and took it. What? The kids better buy my rookie card now.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
Better buy my rookie card now.
You're a jerk.
Better buy my rookie card now.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
I had to make sure because I was getting my groove on, man. That was DJ Nimfo on the ones and twos right there, man.
Straight out of the 818.
You on right there? Let's make sure Nimfo's on too as well. Motherfucker. Oh, okay. Here. Okay, there we go.
I was muted. I muted myself. That's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, what's up with you, man? What you been up to, man?
Grinding, bro.
You stay busy
That's
too.
right.
Yeah.
Grinding. Trying to stay busy and try to stay blessed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially during these times, I was just saying too, we got to stay positive as we can and keep, pushing forward. Even though a lot of things, start to get us down, that we got to keep moving, bro. It's the way it is, man.
Yeah, man. But blessed to be back here with y'all. Another
Thank
night,
you, bro.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is my home away from home.
Exactly. Where could they check you out and all that stuff too, man?
Man, we just started a new show called the New Classic Show.
Yeah.
So check it out. What we're doing is we're playing new artists that we feel are going to be classic one day, and then we're also playing classic artists that got new music.
Dope.
So new classic.
Okay. Nice.
I like that.
We're having fun. I'm able to showcase new music now. It was something that I wasn't able to do on the channel.
Okay.
Now that I'm able to do it, I can take all the new music that I love, that I'm hearing from all these guys that I got on stage with me, and giving them a platform. We're giving them 3 rotations a week. We're giving them mad promotion. I don't know if anybody has seen any of the new classic promotions.
Oh, yeah, it's dope.
For this week.
Yeah.
The show actually aired today at 5 p.m.
Okay.
It sounds great. The music is dope. A lot of people are going around saying there's no good music, and I was one of them.
Yeah.
They're saying there's no good hip-hop. Hip-hop sucks now. And to be honest with you, man, the underground is where it's at, bro. Like, there's so much banging shit out there right now.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff, man.
And artists that I hadn't even listened to, like the Mozzies and people that are really doing it, but I was too busy caught up with what I was doing to get back to the streets. So now I feel like I'm giving back to my people and giving them a platform.
Hey, and that's dope. That's because awesome. Sometimes the casual fan don't want to go do the work, so they got shows to look forward to, like B-Side, the New Classic Show, and you could catch new music when you want. You know what I'm saying? Yep. There it is, right there.
It's all about platforms, and I'm following y'all's lead.
Thank you, bro.
You guys been doing it and holding it down for the culture.
We're still this a work in progress. 10 years strong. Yes. No, just kidding. No, but we're still just doing our thing, trying to I guess one of the things that I like to do is we are kind of bridging the gap, like you're saying, and that was something that was always close to me as well. There's a lot of new dope music coming out, and then we also got to give our respects to the OGs putting their work in, doing new music as well. So
grind don't stop.
Speaking of OG, shout out to my boy Pudge in the building.
Pudge, what up?
Yeah. Everybody got their Lord and Savior and all that. That's my spiritual savior. That motherfucker has talked me off of so many legends. It's not even funny. Man.
Hey, Explorer gang too, man. Fuck
gang,
it. Yeah.
We over here in the Tahoe Chevy gang.
Yeah. Hey, and congrats on getting a ride tonight too, man.
Man, shout out to my queen. She deserved it, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. You
Beautiful.
gotta do that for him. And Queen, speaking of queens, we got one in the building because it's a Leo thing. Let's go. What up, Miss Zzay?
What up?
Happy birthday, though.
Nobody
told me anything.
Happy birthday.
I don't know if you indulge. Actually, I do, but we gonna roll up.
Oh, that's we do.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
You
honestly. It's funny because I met Eclipse at my job. I work at a dispensary, and like it's so funny when people come in and they're
sense.
like,
all the pretty girls work at the dispensary. That makes sense.
You know?
Right? Like, you ain't never seen the
all the pretty girls like to
makes
smoke
sense.
bomb weed. No, honestly, like it's just it's been crazy, man. I just turned 28. You know, did the most summery thing I've done all year, and like had a little shindig at the beach. And even with that, it was really small. Try to keep it socially distant, you know.
Yeah.
But even on my birthday, you know, we were working. We actually went up to Simi Valley, pretty much brew house brew kiddo, myself and Irie. And I've been styling a lot of music videos, and I've been doing makeup on the side too because I can't do shows. So, you know, just been trying to find other creative outlets. So shout out to Sister Irie, shout out to Poe. You know, he came out there and he shot the video, and it was amazing, dude. We had this sick ass little cottage, and you know, we were on this ranch, and there were horses. Like, it was
Poetic
so sick.
death, man. Shout out to the homie, man. I've known him for a cool minute.
Yeah.
His eye is like the stuff he see. His vision is pretty dope.
Yeah,
and
most def.
And I even seen he put a post, and he was giving you props, like,
Oh.
thank you for putting in that work. And even though it was your birthday, like, you made things easier for everybody. So that was dope.
You know,
man.
it was his birthday. We may or may have not been off psychedelics, you know, trying to get some stuff done.
Allegedly. No.
No, but you know, it was fun, and I think that with this year, like, you know, I even posted about it. You know, this is the year where like I look back and I've lost so many like friends and influences, like in the past year and a half, like probably more than I can count with my hands. And like it's just so crazy to me, you know, like it really makes you like just appreciate life and appreciate like every day that you live. And every time I have a birthday, I feel like it's my new year, you know, like it's my New Year's Day, you know, to really just kind of make things better for yourself. And like even people were laughing on me the day of, because like I love to sleep in. I hate waking up early. And on my birthday, I woke up like at 7 a.m. and I was like, everybody meet at the beach at 9 a.m. sharp. And everybody was like, is this a joke?
They're like, are you gonna be there though?
I know. But I did want to speak on some things. I did want to kind of talk about some things that are going on in the community. So I work with a lot of people in Boyle Heights, and this is not just in Boyle Heights. You could actually probably look it up within like your local IG. I know there's like City of Whittier, City of Boyle Heights, City of Pico Rivera. There's a lot of community fridges right now, so there is still a pandemic. There are people who are not getting unemployment. There are people who are not working, not getting food stamps, not getting the help that they need. So shout out to my homegirl Day. She actually set up the Boyle Heights fridge, and it's been getting a lot of noise. And honestly, it's amazing because people who actually work in the farms are bringing their, you know, pulled fruits and vegetables, and you can take something, you can leave something. It's kind of like a lending library but with food.
How do you, if we can, like, donate to that? Is there the best way?
It's called BH Fridge on Instagram. If you would like to donate some food, or if you know anybody in the area who needs food. There's also one in Whittier, and there's also one in Pico Rivera. So I'll be posting that on my Instagram, like pretty much their links. So yeah, like if you want to help out directly in your community, those are some of the ways that you can do that. And then my boy Weil from EOTR and Soul Providers, he actually, I don't know if you know, Weil is like going to UCLA right now, and you know, doing a whole bunch of literature work, and he actually started a book club, and it's called the Midnight Society.
Cool.
I just got my book. It's The Vagabond by Colette, and I'm super excited. I was a huge literature geek in high school, so if I know times are hard right now, and we have all probably wanted to finish a book for the past 10 years and haven't been able to because we've been so busy. But I mean, fuck it, since a lot of us aren't working and have a lot of free time, maybe you can join that book club. We are trying to like do Zoom meetings and stuff, and it's been really fun. So
hey, that's pretty cool, man. And that's also a way man never does, but we need to make sure reading does not go out of style.
Yeah, for sure.
Motherfuckers need to get a book every once in a while.
I think everything with that's going on right now, like reading is probably like a really, really good way to escape. You know, because you read and you go off to a whole other place, you know, and people forget that. But people forget that reading helps.
To chime in, I found, since this COVID shit, audiobooks.
Yes.
Fucking blew my mind. Like, the shit that I could learn by listening to a motherfucker for a couple hours.
No, most def.
And I've been just going on my mat. Like I've been reading. I haven't like I like certain types of books and certain things which I will get. So I like Dr. Seuss. No, but like I've been educating myself more. So I've been doing that kind of reading on different things. And when it comes to that, some of the things are uncomfortable or things that we wish we could have kept on. And see, I'm guilty of it, bro. I'm older and I've spent a lot of my time like turning the other eye to stuff that's going on instead of focusing and doing what I can to change it. And now I am, and I'm educating myself. It's never too late because I got a lot of youngsters and different things sometimes look to me for advice, so now I could have that with a little more. I mean, not that I was like a stupid ass or anything, but I just think politically, I mean, those were things that I like, they made me mad from the beginning, so I just never wanted to focus on it.
It's harder to speak on them when you're not properly like kind of educated on what's actually going on. You don't want to like speak out and say something and then look like kind of dumb saying it. So I understand that. But also for all my writers, the more you read, the more you expand your vocab. And that's one thing that was heavily reminded for me, because writer's block is a bitch, and sometimes all you need to do is read a couple chapters and then you're totally inspired to like write something.
You get inspired by other people that have written and stuff. Yeah, hell yeah.
So just some community things,
That's what we're trying to do too. We're involved in a couple going forward. We'll keep you guys posted on all that stuff. What we're gonna do is play a video right now. Hey, everybody on the IG live, thank you guys for tuning in, man. Sorry there was a couple glitches there, but
check out our YouTube.
For the interviews, go to YouTube, our website, Twitch, Twitter, all that stuff, man, and we'll keep you guys posted, man. Let's go. We'll be right back after this video. We got our first interview, man.
Hey.
Spy MC's waiting for us on Zoom. Let's go.
B-side.
Today's adventure begins at the corner of Hollywood and Vine, but I'm not staying here. This is only the beginning point. I'm going to be going to areas of Los Angeles, some of which I've never been to before.
Yo, look. This is for you out of town motherfuckers coming by the thousands. Bitch, you ain't allowed in sightseeing and browsing. Section 8 projects, hoods, and public housing. Guess you wonder why they call it West Wild. It's home to hyenas plus all of the fresh styles. Amongst other things, weed and the color schemes. Gang activity painted vividly graphic. Came to chase your dream, you're just fucking up the traffic. Thought it was all Impalas as killers on a Huffy that'll spray. My coach don't play, just ask Puffy. Look around, this shit must be new to you. We kill our own heroes, imagine what we do to you. This ain't no West Coast love song, it's time to put in work, better get those gloves on. This ain't no West Coast love song, it's time to put in work, better get those gloves on.
Out of town, out of bounds, no pass. Running up, talking shit, get smashed.
And this is just from out of town, that's the thing in Hollywood. You get the tourist ass kick stolen through my hood. I'm making moves like that, shake the spot.
How the fuck you think that the West was won? How the fuck you think that the West was won? How the fuck you think that the West was won?
Look, this ain't a track where I'ma list off names. Tell you how I used to hustle, but the shit's all changed. I just came to point a pistol at you pissed off lames. In a Compton hat front, never seen the city once. Gin and juice and blunts. They came and tried it. Fell so in love with the hood, they gentrified it. Moved to Hollywood, they claiming LA, so it's time you learn the difference. Hands up when we say so. We want everything you squares try to jack from us. Stealing street culture, repackage and sell it back to us. Out of bounds, you might step inside a place where you might not make it out if they don't recognize your face, so nah. This ain't no West Coast love song, it's time to put in work, better get those gloves on. This ain't no West Coast love song, it's time to put in work, better get those gloves on.
Out of town, out of bounds, no pass. Running up, talking shit, get smashed.
And this is just from out of town, that's the thing in Hollywood. You get the tourist ass kick stolen through my hood. I'm making moves like that, shake the spot.
How the fuck you think that the West was won? How the fuck you think that the West was won? How the fuck you think that the West was won?
This ain't no West Coast love song, it's time to put in work, better get those gloves on. This ain't no West Coast love song, it's time to put in
weight in the state you're on. It is what determines on where you're at, where you're at, where you're at.
Places and shit. But hey, with let's get on the positive note here. You've been by here before in person. You've actually got to travel out and network with cats and different people over here, and you were going back and forth, which is a dope thing. But since all this stuff has kind of gone down, what's been your your choice, I guess you could say, of communicating with other artists and doing different things, man? Have you've been able to keep up with people and do different, during this time?
Yeah, I've been, for the most part, like, with the people I connect with that are outside of San Antonio. I mean, I'm really not seeing much people outside of my engineer and, my studio fam, but I try and keep it as personal as possible. If we could get on phone calls or, Facebook video chat or Skype or something like that, because, the whole texting and everything, that was cool and all when we were able to like link up and fly and all these things, but not so much now. So, the more human interaction I can have, the better. So that way I don't go crazy,
Yeah, and it's sad. Like I'm a hugger, bro. So like it's hard. I try not to hug her. You too, Pudge. Pudge is in the building, so I'm like trying not to. I don't know if you want me to hug you, but for the most part, I've been doing my thing, trying to, because I
give
got
people elbows,
Oh, the elbow shake.
Shit.
Oh yeah, man, that COVID elbow for sure.
Yeah, right.
You got to keep it real, to be honest.
I've been doing my best though, bro, because the fam to look out for and all that. We've been, kind of staying low key for the most part. I mean, besides doing what I got to do to bring home the bacon and then also keep our show going and all that stuff, bro. But it's been mainly I've just been chilling. I figure, we'll get our chance. We'll get out and do some real vacation. I need to buy a mobile home or something. I'm gonna go on a trip across the world or some shit when this is over.
I need to get like a freaking a giant bubble to transport myself in around the world.
One of them balloons like that one movie Up, and we'll just go float around, bro. Okay, so speak on it. You've been still working though. You've been figuring out a way to do that. That's for sure.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I was doing a lot of events in San Antonio as far as organizing and putting together platforms for up and coming artists to, do their thing and be able to perform in front of an audience at a decent live venue. And at the same time, I was doing my events as far as like performing as an artist and doing tours and things like that. And then now it's like, all right, that's completely non-existent. We're doing sort of Twitch performance or, something that's via internet.
Like a IG Live.
Yeah. And personally, like, I haven't done one of those yet throughout this entire time. I don't know. I'm kind of not necessarily against it, but it's got to. I'm utilizing this time to create.
Artist, I can correlate with you because everybody's just like, just do an IG Live, and it's just like it's not the same in any way, shape, or form at all. So I feel that way.
Yeah. Nah, for real. And by the way, happy birthday, Zzay.
Thank you. See you, man.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so on the man, what you got for the people, man?
So yeah, I released an album July 7th called Patience. Doctor, the genius. He's a beast on the beats. He's a beast in the in the studio in general. Knows his way around any and every instrument basically when it comes to the studio. And I have only one feature on it, J Mundaka, which himself he's a beast when it comes to the mic, when it comes to rapping, and also when it comes to producing too. It wasn't necessarily a plan to not have that many features or any features at all, but it just kind of like formulated itself. This project was in the works for about 2, maybe 3 years, and it just didn't feel like the right time to release it during those times. When I was gonna release it last year, I ended up going through a lot of loss. I lost like at least like 9 homies within a 3-month span, and it kind of just like threw me in a in a crazy ass turmoil in the mind. So I had to get my mind right before I was even ready to be able to deliver any type of I guess a professional version of myself that I wanted to deliver to the public. And so this year happens. I had already planned to release the album in 2020. And then obviously the crazy ass shit we got thrown into with COVID, like Jesus, like we nobody was prepared for that. But regardless, like somehow the show must go on. And me being an artist, a rapper, a writer, an MC, like this is my livelihood, and I don't know how to cope with anything without doing that. So like I said, we had to deliver the project.
It's safe to say, like, for you being an artist, I'm sure Zzay can relate, other people can relate, but it is it's therapeutic in itself. I know for me, here and still chop it up with people and talk. I don't care if it's Zoom or not, dog. We were doing a couple shows from my garage, bro, and that's the thing, man. I'm a people I like to talk to people, and
same.
Yeah, so that was a little bit of therapy for me as well. So I'm glad that we could look to ways to still stay positive and still stay creating and not go completely nuts, because it's hard. I know for everyone.
I agree 1,000%.
Yeah, no, that's definite. Like, I mean, from being a rapper to being a host of events, I'm a all-around public speaker, such as both of y'all, so that's just our nature, is to be a people person, or however you want to, call that. Like, we need to vibe with others, our energy feeds off others.
Extrovert energy.
Yeah, I'm one of those ones though that like I still like, so the quarantine part of like, okay, this is my excuse to not go anywhere. This is my excuse, but now it's driving me nuts already. So, but yeah, I really am a people person, but I do also, I don't know what they call that one. I forgot what, but I also enjoy like my time of just being by myself, or not by myself, but in my own zone, in at my pad.
Yeah,
chilling, bro.
that personal solitude is necessary,
Yeah.
you know, because being around so many people at the same time, it takes energy away from us, you know, and that's good energy we need for ourselves, for our families, for our close friends, you know. So it's kind of like it's a pain in the ass, but a blessing in disguise of what's going on right now, you know.
Yeah, I agree with that, because like even before all this, you know, I was finding the time, like struggling to find the time to just get in the studio and like do the songs I needed to do. And now that all this is happening, like at first it sucked because they shut down our studio entirely, but then the studio started opening back up, so I was finally able to do the songs that I need to do. But then it's also like, well, shit, now that I'm gonna release my project, I would usually go on a tour and try and promote the project, but now it's like it's not impossible, because you're like, screw it, you could just take that money and implement it to like marketing or, you know, ads and stuff. But it's like that not being able to like vibe out and make eye contact with people at a show
and feel their energy,
and
man,
feel that energy
up close.
It's just like, it's just insane to me. Like, and to even think like, when is that gonna happen again as an artist? I feel like that's low-key scary, you know, like just not even having an exact date as to when we'll be able to do that again is crazy to me.
It's completely uncertain, but you know, as I've kind of already got the gist of a lot of like, which I can't mention names, but a lot of like the bigger artists in the industry that I was about to tour with this year before COVID shut everything down, is their management's telling them like, well, fall 2021 is, and you know, which I'm practically like, I'm not even thinking about performing shows right now, and with that in mind. So, you know, now it's just about creating and releasing. I know, Zzay, how you said that, you know, it's what you do is you release a project and you go tour with it, and basically that's what I do. Like I've actually been touring nationally since 2007, but this album Patience was my first album that I released digitally on all platforms. Like I've released music on Bandcamp and SoundCloud, you know, but nothing like, you know, Spotify, Pandora, Tidal, you know, so on and so forth. So right now it's like everybody's either at home or at work, you know, but mainly just doing those things. So to release it digitally right now, it's like people want music. They want
of course,
things
that's
to
smart as hell.
So it's like you kind of are forced to adapt, and if you can't adapt right now, then it's kind of going to be like you're going to get left in the dust whenever it is time to play shows again. You know, build the following now while you can, while no one can do anything really, and then, you know, that's going to make them want to come see you. You know, so that's just pretty much what I've been doing, you know, not necessarily focusing on numbers of plays, but focusing on numbers of followers, you know, and getting more people to be like, oh, that's Spy, yeah, I've been listening to him. Oh, that's Spy, I've been listening to him. You know, because like I was saying, I've been touring nationally, so before I would just release a project and I wouldn't even put it on the internet. I'd just go on tour. I'd do like a 40-city tour or something within a span of like a month, 2 months. And, you know, people there are vibing and they see you rap, they see you perform, they buy your merch and they buy your music, shirts, whatever, you know, like that's your personal in-the-face branding of yourself. And that's what I had basically done for so many years, but now I'm, you know, not that I was against releasing music digitally, it's just, like I said, this album was going to be the first of it that I was going to have out on all platforms. So it just so happened that it didn't happen till now.
It's cool that we have these avenues, though. I mean, that's always a good thing, but still, it boils down, there ain't nothing like being able to actually slap hands with folks. And, you know, if they cop your CD at a show, you could actually sign it for them. And there's different shit that goes along with it, just that personal experience. But yeah, man, we got to do what we got to do right now. But we're all adapting, and but that's what's good to see for me, at least, is that we're all adapting, and we'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out to get back to what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's definitely factual for sure. I mean, you know, that's definitely facts right there. So I mean, you know, keep it moving. You know, but the people need, as creators of music, we are basically a voice. You know, everyone's going through shit. We're all going through shit, and they need our music.
Yeah.
You know, we are that release for them. You know.
You guys putting out music is keeping a lot of folks, like I mentioned. Everybody does different things to keep their sanity and their focus, whatever it might be. But for a whole lot of people, music is definitely very important, and for you guys to keep putting it out, people need that right now. Yeah, music's life, man. It's something that's relatable no matter where we're at too. So,
and on top of that too, like I feel hella better that I released the music. It was like a whole load off of my shoulders, you know.
Yeah, especially since you've been working, you got to do something with that work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do you have how's it been over there? As you know, where you're at, as far as other artists and stuff that you know, they've been kind of doing the same, getting in the lab, and or have you seen a little positive outlook, at least from the artist standpoint, from where you guys are at?
Yeah, pretty much. Like the people that I would be in tune with, aside of the booking side, on just me being an artist and listening and watching other artists, is the people that were already doing things and being consistent with it. They've obviously, everybody was like, oh, what are we gonna do for the first couple months of this? But then they got back into gear. So like the majority of people are working. They are in the studio. They are, working on dropping singles, albums, or what have you. As the event organizer part, as a promoter, when I was coming to me booking artists, like I did notice like a kind of like not necessarily a falling off, but a decline of the work that they were doing. Not saying that they were just show rappers, that they're just we make the music and then we perform it, but it just maybe I'm hoping that their slight absence is them creating for a bigger push when they're ready. Like that's what I'm hoping for. I never want to dog or be negative towards anybody.
I hear what you're saying though, because you don't want to know that the artist you only want just the attention, like you don't want to be in the lab create, because I know that is one of the dopest parts, is being in the lab creating, bro. And so many artists, a hard question for them is like, do you like better creating in the lab or getting on stage and performing? It's like so neck and neck for most artists, because they're both necessary. And I hear what you're saying. That was a good point. Hey, so man, the first time I think we met you is you were doing some stuff with Noah James over here, but also Cree. Do you still talk to Cree?
Yeah, that's the homie. That's the homie. That's my sister right there.
Because
we still get down.
Yeah. Shout out.
That's when I first met you. I think you guys were at the Common Ground, if I'm not mistaken, or is either at the Common Ground or here. But that's definitely where I think you guys were on tour, and that's definitely where I met you guys.
Yeah, we had I had linked with the homie Rec One, which rest in peace to Rec.
Oh yeah.
I did a show at a Unity Project show, and I believe the venue was Characters, if that's what it was called.
Yeah, in Pomona, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, and then at the same time, I was actually out there to film a music video with Aguilar Don Bishop. So yeah, I was out there. It's been a minute since I've been out there. I definitely, hope to come back, in the near future when it makes sense,
Yeah, that's the key, when it makes sense, yeah. And, shout out to rest in peace to Rec One, man. We'll be doing something. There's a cruise and a car wash this Sunday for the homie, and then we'll be doing something here on Monday, this coming Monday. We don't have all the details yet, but we'll be doing something in his honor here. He was a good homie to us. We did a lot of work together too, so we're gonna do it like that, man. But thanks for bringing that up, man, because I forgot you did one of his shows too, man.
Well, not only that, but I had him and Pause One and John Henry, Shovel and Hammer. I had them in Texas a couple times, and we did a couple Texas tours that I set up for them. And they also, had some shows set up too. But You know, like Drakk was a good homie. He was good. He was a good dude. He definitely supported a lot of people. You know, he put on for a lot of people too. So, you know, and I'm glad you mentioned that the ride that's going on this Sunday. You know, message to every artist that he put on: you should go and support on Sunday. And if you can't make it, you know, at least, you know, show some support in some way or fashion. You know, like you know, this would be the time to reciprocate the love that was shown.
Yeah, man, that's it. And even and if you can't make it, at least repost and do your part to get it out there, man. Hey, thank you for saying that, brother. That's real. Hey, any
he was a good dude, so I mean, I would feel bad if I didn't, you know.
Oh yeah, and people are talking about it right now too. So like, you know, they want to make sure everybody gets the word out. So where can everybody go and check the music and see what you're up to? What's the best way? Let them know where they could get at you and all that.
You know, IG, you can get at me on IG, San Antonio _Banderas. My Twitter is at SPYMC. I've got a website that's under construction right now, so I'll release those details later. And like I said, I'm an artist on Freshman Records, so if you Google Freshman Records, you can, you know, look me up there as well. And then also, you know, the other artists and releases that are on there as well. And then, you know, just shoot me a DM. I'm a really cool dude. You know, I'll talk to the people. You know, I'm not like, oh, who is this? Scroll past that, like, not respond, leave you on red, none of that. Like, you know, now more than ever is the time to hit me up, because, you know, I also ain't got nothing to do. So we can converse. We can
plus your IG handle is ill, bro. Fucking San Antonio Banderas. That's fucking...
Let me tell you, that was a couple blunts deep when I was like, yo, this is the right thing.
But it's stuck. It's stuck, bro. Hey, thank you for coming on, bro, and still, you know, remembering our platform to get that music to the people. We appreciate that shit, man, and hopefully, like, when things kind of, you know, get back to where it makes sense again, we'll see you back this way doing shows and shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I mean, I plan to release another, 2 projects this year, maybe 3.
Oh, nice.
I do have something dropping this Friday on Bandcamp. You know, for First Fridays. Bandcamp's doing that dope thing where, you know, they're letting the artists keep the 100% revenue every first Friday now. So, you know, definitely go to spymc.bandcamp and show your support. And if you're an artist watching this and might not know about that, y'all should definitely get on that wave. You know, your people need y'all's music, and at the same time, I'm sure y'all could use a little change in your pocket too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's real. Give them that game, bro. If they don't know about it, that's it, man. Thank you, bro.
It's just little bulletins, little pointers and stuff.
Little gems.
You know, yeah, little tiny gems here and there. You know, people can message me, and I got some more gems. I'm willing to give the free game. You know, I could give some free game, but you know, I can't actually teach the hustle part, because that's got to be in the person to do it.
Oh yeah, they gotta want to work. You know what I'm saying? That comes, you know, people forget that part of the hustle sometimes. But to hustle, you got to work. A lot of work, man. Hey, thank you again for coming through, man. And Zoom, it was just, you know, no, I won't say just good, because I told you I'm a hugger, man. But I'm saying, though, that it was a good interview, bro, that we could hear you loud and clear. And what you're saying makes a whole lot of sense. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Definitely. Hey, I'm a hugger too, man. I'm like, you know, I feel bad that we can't do like a digital hug or some shit.
Yeah, like one of them,
you know, like
handshakes type shit. Yeah, you know.
Bring it in. Bring
it in. Everybody watching you, let's all hug.
Hey, and even then, last time I was there, I did a little performance, you know. So I'm like, man, I can't do that this time. So that would be like completely legit. But you know, we do what we can with the you know, avenues and abilities that we have. So
most def.
That's okay. They'll be looking out.
Adapt.
Yeah. They'll be looking out for the music and the visuals and all that. So until they can see you live and direct over here, man. So hey, thank you, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, man. Peace.
Stay safe. Peace. Be right back after this, man. We got Our next guest in City Cairo in the building.
I think I've lost my mind. 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 I just wanna make some music. Travel the world of confusion. All these bills, I'm about to lose it. Might go out like Whitney Houston. Don't know what the hell I'm doing. How can I feel stuck in this movement? Going dumb, getting stupid. Am I winning? Am I losing? It's got my head spinning, I'm feeling abusive. Wounds are self-inflicted from blunts and the boozing. It's up all night party, got something to prove. Gotta get in and fit in, but I couldn't get it from making this living. But what can I do? I don't got the clue. Tell me what can I do? Do I do this for me? Do I do this for you? What is the truth? I think I've lost my mind. 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 They don't want us all to wake up like the Matrix. Cover up so they could shape us. Focus on the rich and famous just so they could change us. Then start using all their power in order to break us. They don't want us all to get together and rise, cause that's what they're afraid of. They don't got enough to go against us and fight, and that's what makes us dangerous. Why go to war, but we could use our minds and really take us places. When they push us all against the wall across the line, well, we gon' have to take them. But it's hard to break us down like molecules. So they put us through loopholes and obstacles. It's like they all want everyone to choose whatever in the fuck they want us to. I think I've lost my mind. 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 I think I've lost my mind.
Son of man, peace to God. Good morning from Thrive to Side. Walk through the city by the bonds. It's Doja leaves when I mow the line. Move at night, rise with the sun. Roll, sticky up with your tongue. No dragon steps, don't hold your breath. Eat beef for less, dive deep in chest. Raps competition, I speak it best. Connoisseur of many sorts. Chief of sport, don't need a court. Rock wireless, got cloudy piss with pounds of piff. Funky cheese in the bag once you open it. Don't you know who you're smoking with? Not funny when I look a bit. Say can, no may. Dreams of waking on vacay. Dreams of walking through Taipei. Good morning, thrive the sun. We can have some fun. Not a rival tongue. Rhyming holy father son. Like the sound of napalm in the morning. Like the sound of napalm in the morning. Like the sound of napalm in the morning. When I'm stoned up zoning. One step then I go in. Glowing, soak and shine. Bright early in the open. Blow loud like saxophone. Homegrown. Blow smoke in face, please leave alone. Bang loud on your speakerphone. From seed to clones in the sneezer zone. Keep creeping, no. Sunny cow with the sneakers roam. Go to streets is known. Don't hold your breath with words left. Sharpen my blade with every step. The sun that all y'all came to see. Pour the Hennessy, roll plenty tree. Walking out of here with my hands free. Say can, no may. Dreams of waking on vacay. Dreams of walking through Taipei. Good morning, thrive the sun. We can have some fun. Not a rival tongue. Rhyming holy father son. Good morning, thrive the sun. We can have some fun. Not a rival tongue. Rhyming holy father son. Good morning, thrive the sun. We can have some fun. Not a rival tongue. Rhyming holy father son. Say can, no may. Dreams of waking on vacay. Dreams of walking through Taipei. Say can, no may. Dreams of waking on vacay. Dreams of walking through Taipei. Good morning, thrive the sun. We can have some fun. Not a rival tongue. Rhyming holy father son. Good morning, thrive the sun. We can have some fun. Not a rival tongue. Rhyming holy father son. Good morning, thrive the sun.
Draw my weapon and let the dust settle. The metal make them fall like a rose petal. So graceful, dipped in vintage denim. Cut sleeves, long hair like a true veteran. They say my power is in my pen game. Slicing through the streets like a switchblade. Yeah, homie, I earned each trade. Seeing what we saw, yeah, they need fate. Storm warriors ravaging barbarians. Send all 10, I'ma tear all 10 of him. If they want more, send my dogs with the semis in. Laced in chucks and Nikes are in them Timberlands. The army spans coast to coast. Fuck the internet, meet me in the flesh. We gon' show them how real it get. They see me in the foreign in the sky, all in the jet. My crew too live, get all you male bitches wet. Stay on top, remain legendary. Keep your feet on their neck, lead a best berry. Living large, big cigar with a lit cherry. Be the hand that feeds and remain deadly. Stay on top, remain legendary. Keep your feet on their neck, lead a best berry. Living large, big cigar with a lit cherry. Be the hand that feeds and remain deadly. From the hood, they think you ready to die because you're born into this world with no sense of pride. Wasn't nobody there to answer questions of why. Why the fuck we always gotta go hungry at night? Why we gotta worry about the simple basics of life? Carry candles round the house because they shut off the lights. Got my granny on her knees and she praying to Christ, hoping that we have a better day and seeking the light. Despite a clouded sight, still running the pack. On the streets and in the block is where I got love at. Fell in love with the hustle, here's a piece, hold that. True hustlers build themselves all up from scratch. The form stayed like Kobe at Pivot on paint. Bigs up to Uncle Snoop, pump paint where it ain't. Got the online biz, new accounts at the bank. Be myself who I am through the loss and mistakes. Stay on top, remain legendary. Keep your feet on their neck, lead a best berry. Living large, big cigar with a lit cherry. Be the hand that feeds and remain deadly. Stay on top, remain legendary. Keep your feet on their neck, lead a best berry. Living large, big cigar with a lit cherry. Be the hand that feeds and remain deadly.
What up? We are back. at the B-side show.
B-side.
We're making sure that everybody has a microphone because we have a guest. And
We
that's
had an issue with our
that's
other one.
pretty
That's why.
important.
I went to get it
all
and
good,
it
it's
didn't
all
work.
good.
There it is right there.
Hey, we back. I'm Zzay. This
Rabbit
is
right here,
my
man.
co-host.
And we got another guest who's been here before. It's been a cool minute. It's good to see you back. I know you've been.
Man, it's good to see you too.
When
bro.
when you can, you've been before a lot of this shit happened, rocking shows and doing your thing, man. So go ahead and introduce yourself, fam.
Yeah, I go by City Cairo. You guys can look me up all over the place. City Cairo, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, every platform. So yeah, it's the same, man. I keep it consistent.
Yeah, and then originally, obviously transplanted here. He's here now. He's been here for what'd you say, three or 4 years?
Going
now?
on 4 years.
Oh, okay.
January hit, so it's like 3.5.
Nice.
When you got here though, it was kind of like I'm not saying Vegas is like across the world or anything, but the thing is, when you got here, it was like you adapted right away. You were hitting spots, going to studios, doing your thing right away, bro.
You know what? I just started meeting people, man. And I was just I just came out here with a goal, and I was like, you got to get going started, because I had a nice little buzz in Vegas, and I was like, I'm not gonna let that die down just because I came to Cali. So I just took the same concept that I did out there. And I just took it out here, started networking, meeting people. I think the first person I met was some dude named Book Rowley. And he shot a couple of my videos, and then me and him got cool. I did a couple shows with him. I did, I forgot what, Selassie. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
The rap contest?
Yeah, I did that. I was doing that, and then I met Armando from Underground Hip Hop Blog.
Oh yeah, what up, homies?
Yeah, he's a dope dude, bro.
Yeah, those are the homies right there.
Yeah, so I met him, and then he put me on. He gave me a mic session, so I went in there, and then he was just like, "Hey," he actually told me about you guys before I even came up here. He's like, "The B-side, you should definitely check him out." And then I think I don't know how I met Baca, bro. I think I was doing a show with like a comedian. It was some type of comedian. I forgot what his name was, but he did a show at Los Globos, and I met Baca outside. I gave him a CD. And then Baca hit me up. He was like, "Come rock some shows." And
We the West.
Yeah.
You did some of those.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. I think that's what it was. Yeah, We the West. I think that. Yeah. It was Zane Lowe or something like that.
The Airliner. They used to do a lot of those at the Airliner, which is now like no longer nobody is right now. But at the time though, that spot was the shit. Hey, I like that shit, bro. We were talking about it. Hell yeah.
I was just talking about that
Yeah,
earlier.
remember?
The Airliner was a dope venue.
All the stages were packed out.
Yeah, that was a dope venue.
Three
man.
different.
And they all had that that dope vibe, like people came to see some good
hip hop
shit.
Some hip hop shows, right?
Yep.
There you go.
Pudge was on the outside patio. Nympho, he closed. Man, what the fuck? I want to start DJing now because I feel left out. I did my share back in the day, but I suck now. But anyways, yeah, man, shout out to the DJs making all the venues roll for sure, man. And man, dog, the Airliner though, that was a cool spot, bro.
I like Los Globos too. I think that's dope. El Cid's is dope too. But yeah, Airliner, it just had a feel, bro. I think it was the outside stage, and you had the multiple stages downstairs.
It was the
upstairs.
fact that it was gonna fall apart.
I think it had that old school
I think it
vibe,
did add
you feel
to
me?
it. No bullshit. I think that added to it because
it had that classic vibe. You know
I
what
seen
I'm saying?
one time the security chased a fool under there. Remember on the outside when you would go out from the main stage?
The little balcony?
Yeah, that little thing where it went down to a roof.
Yeah.
They were chasing a fool on the roof one time. Oh, man. Yeah, that shit was funny.
Hey, I'll do you one better. Look online. It's on there. There was a fight on that rooftop that you're talking about. They were fighting on there, and the dude was getting choked out on that patio. And the camera view is from down below. It's so crazy, bro. So crazy. It's on YouTube. Look it up. At the Airliner.
Did they roll off?
They didn't roll off.
Oh, okay.
They didn't roll off.
That would have made it even more interesting.
But it was a perfect stage for a fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It almost looked like some UFC or WWE type shit.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Like it was a ring in there.
Yeah, that Hey, we got memories out there. We're gonna open it back up. Fuck
Right?
it. All of us in the building tonight. Let's reopen it.
After COVID, old boy probably is not gonna open back up anyway.
Yeah,
so
we'll just
we stack out all our pennies together.
it.
We got it.
Yeah, it's all of us right here in the building. Don't tell
I
nobody.
think it was just because you could bounce from stage to stage.
Yeah.
That was dope.
That
you know
too.
What I'm saying? So you could just check out so many different artists on different
That's why
stages.
Los Globos was dope too. The last time I went was for the I don't who was it?
Somebody dope, right?
No, yeah, it was a huge show. It was a huge show. What's the name of that group? I can't believe I'm spacing out with Abstract Rude. I can't believe I can't. See?
Freestyle Fellowship.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It was like
I
a show
was
there.
gonna say one of their because they have spin-off groups too. You know what I'm
And
saying?
all three of the stages were full of artists. Like Medusa was down at the bottom stage, and then like a bunch of the newer artists like Nat and Destruct, and they were at the top stage, and then there was another show going on in like the little curtain stage.
So as a hip hop head, you just make your rounds and you could just see all kinds of shit going on.
That's the dope part.
That's the fun
and
shit.
you know what? The Los Globos is in a good location too. You know what I'm saying? It's over there on Silver Lake. That's pretty dope too. The airline was cool too. I think it was a dope location. It was Boyle Heights, so that was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, so man, we were asking, we were asking Spy the same thing though, but during the time and stuff, what have you been occupying your time with, man?
Just promoting, man. Really,
Okay.
just like my main thing is building up my fan base, and Instagram. Man, Instagram's a powerful platform.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like people are like, oh, I can't really do too much right now. It's like you got Instagram that's really powerful. If you're not like utilizing Instagram, you're slacking, because Instagram is the new thing. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously YouTube for videos and stuff like that, but if you're not on Instagram 24/7 connecting with fans and building up your foundation and your fan base, you're doing it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a thing. You got to comment on every comment. You know what I'm saying? When people DM you, make sure you answer their DM. So you just got to stay active on there.
Unless you're a chick and you got a bunch of perverts.
Well, yeah. Well, that makes it easy
Fucking
too.
guy.
Well,
the fans only account.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna get an OnlyFans. I have 2 subscribers.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna pay you.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you right now, though. Like from what I'm understanding from the women, though, they got to deal with the dick pics. So you know what I mean? Like there's the ups and downs with each account. You know what I mean?
You know how many? You know what? There must be so many different fucking shapes and sizes. These girls must be getting overwhelmed.
But here's the thing, though. Like
they're probably like.
And look, I'm not gonna say that I've never sent a graphic picture. I'm Nimfo. That's the shit I do. But like, who is fucking sending unsolicited shit? Like, what type of fucking sleazebag are you? Like,
as a woman,
hey, here's my
let
dick.
me just say,
Beautiful eyes, by the way.
Keep that on Snapchat.
And they're like, hey, nice to meet you.
Keep that
Look
on
at my
Snapchat.
dick.
that's really what it's like.
Instagram ain't ready for that, bro.
There are people who don't even say hi. Like, there's how there's different genres of messages in your inbox. There's like the unread now, and then like you can like, well, at least on the business one,
general.
there's general and in private or whatever. You'll go to the I've gone to the request ones. It's like 7 in the morning, and you just,
Okay, so I know
there's a chicken beak in my inbox at 7 in the morning.
It's like the rappers then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's my mixtape.
Yeah.
I don't know you, but fuck you. Listen to this.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like
Here's my dick.
Or some of
Alright.
them. Here's my mixtape and my dick. Here,
Wow.
you get 2 for 1 this morning. Man, we
You don't even got to pay for the dick.
Yeah.
that's the only reason why I'm happy with no more shows. Like, 'cause guys
Wow.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
This shit is hard. Hey, man, it must be. I'm sorry. It's hard being a chick. I know it is.
No,
It's
it's
got to be. I mean, but let's get back to this, man. Sin City Cairo, man. You've been like reaching out, networking with the fans during this time, and that's because you do have the music to get to them.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, like we were talking about in the last interview, it's that's what people are looking for right now because
It's all about consistency, man. You got to
Yeah.
stay.
Yeah.
And I said that like the last time we interviewed, is just you have to stay consistent, especially in this market, because you could drop a project and then in a month or two, you know what I'm saying, people want something else. Like I dropped a project in April, people hit me up a month later, hey, when you dropping the next one? I'm like, hey, bro, like let this one settle down first. You feel
A
me?
month
Like,
later, huh?
I'm like, hey, bro, like you know, I just
you on a
got this,
tight
bro.
schedule, huh?
Yeah, I'm like,
You
hold
need to
on,
learn
bro.
every
Like,
lyric in this album first
Yeah,
before I
right?
drop the next one.
That's what you. That's a good answer to those ones, like the ones that
I usually tell him, bro, I'm like, I got 5 albums, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go out and listen to them.
go
like,
back and listen, and then
Yeah, I'm like, go visit the old the old albums, or like
Yeah.
put them in rotation and just mix them up.
And then by that time, when you memorize all that, you'll have the next album. out.
Exactly.
It's
all
also
good.
like a balance as an artist, I feel, not throwing too much at your audience, because you kind of need to give them time to process the
Exactly,
project
exactly.
and like really marinate on
And I
it.
feel like singles right now are a
Yes.
great thing. I feel
Project,
like, you know what
and
I'm
then a
saying? Like,
couple
yeah,
singles in
yeah, a
between.
couple singles in between. Especially right now, Spotify is so popping, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you got to build up that traction on Spotify, and the best way to do it is actually drop a single. Like even the bigger artists right now, like the Chris Webbies and all these guys, they're dropping more singles than anything else, just because it keeps it going. I think it was Russ that he did a single a week for 3 years straight.
Russ
and that's
is
what,
crazy.
That's what built up his buzz. I think what he was sitting on was a big catalog, because it'd be hard to bust out a single a week unless you're in the studio 24/7. I think he had a big catalog that he was sitting on, and I think he just came up marketing wise. I think it was just smart.
Did that shit die on you? We get a fucking battery change in this motherfucker, man. Oh, Hazard.
Check it out.
Hey, shout out to Hazard, man. Every week he's doing what is it called? 40-ounce Fridays. Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what I'm saying. The consistency, and then your fans know when you're gonna drop some, and that's what Russ did. I think it was every Monday or something like that, and people knew like, oh, I'm gonna come back Monday. He's gonna have a new track, and he kept it simple. I think with the graphic, it was just like a little bear or something, and it was just all simple. It was all the same thing. Exactly. So.
Yeah, man. Hey. So what is it, man? When things do, kind of open back up, I guess you could say. I mean, what is something you want to get back to doing?
I mean,
that you miss?
I'm still doing shows. You know what I'm saying? It's Young Baka, man. He's just doing
Oh, the
shows.
virtual
Yeah,
shows.
well,
are
he's
kicking.
doing like he did a pool party last week too. So like he's consistently doing shows. I mean, he's finding venues that he could rent out like outdoors and stuff. Like they did a chop shop, which they had like 2 stages out there. I'm still rocking shows, which is a good thing. I think it was like 2-3 months that I wasn't rocking shows. I was kind of going crazy, just sitting at home all day. But I mean, it's a good time to write music. Just like I said, pay attention to building your foundation online and just doing that. But you know, I definitely want to get on the road again. You know what I'm saying? Do some bigger shows. I'm supposed to do TAP 2020. I don't know if you know what that is. Artist auditions. We're actually they're saying it's a go for October. So hopefully it goes down, because it was supposed to go down in April, like April 3rd, 4th.
Okay.
In San Diego, and I was supposed to do that because I did that with them last year, and it was a good experience. It's like a big old it's a convention for artists, so you get to learn the industry and learn the ins and out. You got to go there and pay attention, but it's also an audition to get you on bigger
I love
platforms.
those are awesome.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope for networking, and then they do the bigger platforms. Obviously, you're gonna have to have a budget. A lot of underground artists out there. If you don't have a budget, bro,
You slacking.
you slacking.
Well,
Because it's a business at the end of the day. Just remember that.
And that's the thing is you're reinvesting that money in yourself
Exactly.
to take yourself further. And then
Yeah.
and those conventions, like you mentioned, they serve multiple purposes.
And they get you on bigger platforms,
Yes.
like Rolling
Yeah.
Loud, and they do all types of big shows, man. Like they want me to come out and perform with Lil Baby and stuff like that. But
That's
obviously, like I
dope.
said, you got to have a budget. So you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
all this is gonna cost, because you got to pay for your hotel room.
It's an investment.
Yeah, it is an investment though. So I mean, if you're doing a big show like with Lil Baby, obviously it's gonna be thousands of people there. So you got to look at it like that. And I think they're doing a show at Reverie, unless it got canceled. I think they were doing Arizona. Tucson. I'm not sure if they're still doing it.
We actually, East of the River went to New School Rules in the Netherlands last year, and we went to that convention, and that was crazy. First of all, because it was in the Netherlands, but like we ended up also seeing people, because I used to do stuff with iStandard out here, so there were actually judges from iStandard on the panels.
And yeah, that's what it was.
at
There's
New
like
School
judges
Rules.
from Sony. There's judges from Def Jam. There's like all these people that you're auditioning for. Like Torre was there. You know,
Yeah.
he always interviews people. He's an artist too. He was there. It was a bunch of people that were there, man. So it was a dope convention.
And I think but that's the thing too. Sometimes artists, I don't know if they just expect the reward faster than the work that's put in.
And that's what it is too.
Yeah.
And people think you're not supposed to invest, and it's like, nah, bro.
Well, and besides that like to go, besides the money part, like investing in yourself is, like you mentioned, you're learning stuff as you go.
Exactly.
So if you're learning more about the industry, how to do your independent thing a little bit more efficiently, or even like taking time to invest in maybe making your beats or stuff like that, these are the things that some of the up and coming artists might not. They just think right away, I put something out.
No,
it got
it
popular.
doesn't work that way.
Everything's gonna come to
conventions,
me.
like you said, because you build up knowledge. Like you know what I'm saying, you soak up. They kind of tell you like how to market and stuff like that. If you want to, but you got to go there with an open mind and actually network with all these people. Like, don't go in there and just be like, oh, I'm here for the competition, because that's not what it's about.
No, it's not. I want to, before all this happened, I was really trying to hit a sync convention, like to land syncs with like Netflix and Hulu and stuff. There was one going on in Los Angeles. It was pretty expensive, but I like the executive producers that were there, and like Netflix was gonna be there, Hulu, Amazon Video, all that stuff.
I think Universal. Was it Universal or was it Capitol that was doing almost? I think they were doing the same thing. Where they had like a big old convention. They were inviting artists over.
Yeah, man. Hey, people, artists, if you are watching, just take advantage of those situations when you could be somewhere and learn more. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about just everybody jocking you all the time. Like, you gotta freshen your mind up and get ready for the next venture. So that's what it is, man. As far as music, again, you got projects out. Let them know where they can get at them and all that stuff.
Spotify, man. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, all over the place, man. So I put them out on every streaming platform. YouTube, everywhere, man. I got a new single dropping. Hopefully sometime soon. My engineer is kind of putting the finishing touches on it. It's called "Keep on Fighting." But I think right now I'm focused on more singles, just for a little bit, and then probably drop an album. But I think that I just want to build up that Spotify a little bit more. You feel me? And I feel like singles are a great way to go.
So yeah, like you said, during this time, you're taking your time to kind of build the foundation a little more. So
just market, because I had a manager last year too. I don't really talk about him, man. He went by Mac Drama. He was actually he was a co-owner of 17 Records with Gucci. So he kind of taught me the ins and out of the industry as well. We had a little falling out, just a little dispute, but yeah, he actually taught me a lot, man. I'm not gonna lie, like I soaked up knowledge from him. I wish we would have made it work, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep going, I feel like it's all about just learning from something and just going to that next level. But yeah, and that was one thing he told me, man. He's like, it's all about the numbers, bro. At the end of the day, like, you might not think it is, which it's just how the industry is now. It's all about numbers. He was like, you got to build up your social medias, bro. Like, he was like, definitely, like, you got to get them numbers up. If you want to get booked for, like, bigger tours and shit like that, like, people got to see that, people fuck with you. But, also you got to reply to all your fans and all that. So, like, I took the concept that, because he was trying to run my social media, too, for a minute. And I just felt uncomfortable with that, because he wanted all my logins and stuff like that. And he was, like, posting pictures of himself. And I was like, come on, bro. Like, like, are you a manager? Or are you, like, what's going on over here, bro? Like, so, like, yeah, it was, like, just doing some uncomfortable stuff, bro. And he was answering my fans on my behalf. I was like, come on, bro. What are you doing?
Do that shit, man. Let me see. Hey, let me check your social media real quick.
Yeah, bro. He was promoting his radio station. He had like a radio station, like an online radio station. I was like, what are you doing, bro? Like, I was like, all right.
Yeah, that's marketing 101. No, never mind. 102. Hey, hey, but the fact that you said either way, like falling out or not, like you learned something either way.
I did soak up some knowledge from him. So that was a good part.
Hey, there's a lot of things, little, whether it's fallings out or just bumps you got to go along the way. Like,
it just
if
happens,
you learn
bro.
from
It's in this industry, I feel like.
If you learn from it, though,
exactly.
it's not that bad.
It's a bunch of up and downs, man. Like, I had, like, AD the General, she passed away. I used to tour with her a lot. She did, like, Beanie Siegel and, like, Cassidy, Vado. She did all these East Coast artists because she was on the East Coast. But she passed away, man, in 2018. Like, we were supposed to do a show at South by Southwest, and then she had passed away 3 days before the show went down. I mean, we still went to South by Southwest, but it's just like the energy was off. You get what I'm saying? Yes, it wasn't the same without having her there. Actually, the artist that I was with, Socrates the Don, he didn't want to perform. He's like, man, I can't. He was like, I can't right now. And I was like, me on the other hand, I hadn't performed in like a couple months, like 6 months or something. And I was like, bro, I got to get on stage. I was like, we're out here, you know what I'm saying? I was like, out of respect for her, like she would want us to rock. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I actually rocked that show, and it was a nice little turnout.
And you know, you're right. If that's someone you rode there with, like she would want.
That's what I'm saying. She would want us to go out there and rock, and that's kind of what I told him. And he built up enough energy. I think it was the last. It was like supposed to be 3 shows. The last show, he was like, "Fuck it, bro." Like, you know what I'm saying? You're right. Like, I think we were also smoking too much weed too. I think it was too much indica, bro. You feel me?
That happens.
Yeah, I think the indica had
us. Couch.
Yeah, I think it had us more down too. It was just like, you know, we were already down, and then just adding the indica. I don't think it was a good touch.
Indica's shit, dog. I'm sorry.
Indica's shit.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, when you're hyperactive.
I think maybe that's what it is. Is that what it is?
I think so, bro. I think
she
weed
works
hits
at
you differently.
She works at the spot, so she can probably
like
tell me.
I like sativa because it gets you more creative and like it gets you in the zone.
I'm like an indica hybrid gal. Like I can't do straight sativa because I have a panic
Be
attack.
in your head too much.
But I can't do straight indica either because then I'll just be slumped.
Exactly.
And, like,
Exactly. The hybrids are the best of both worlds. That's the good thing.
I'll smoke them all, but I think
He's like, I'm not prejudiced.
I think I just prefer indicas. That's it, and I didn't like. You know, that makes sense now, though. I was little. When I was a kid, I was pretty hyper. Now I just want to chill. Hey, anyway, look, we're gonna do this. We're gonna play a video real quick, and then we'll come back to end the show. We got a couple live songs right here,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Since City Cairo came ready to rock, let's do this shit. Be right back. B-side.
B-side.
خلاص غيرت عنواني ده انا خلاص غيرت عنواني ده انا خلاص غيرت عنواني ده انا خلاص غيرت عنواني سيبوني بحالي أعيش حياتي ده انا خلاص غيرت عنواني ده انا خلاص غيرت عنواني ده انا خلاص غيرت for my city. Shit got tricky, but everything's still pretty. Heart's always ticking, so I always keep on spinning. These quick decisions can't keep me from my vision. Y'all fucking tripping, hate my light when times are wicked. They hate the way I'm living, cause I wrote about that prison. No matter what, I kept spitting out my guts. Shit got rough, still got these middle fingers up. Fuck you, and fuck you too. It's me against the world till I'm the leader of the news. Got the skills, got the looks, got the hunger too. Life will humble you, don't you ever fucking crumble, dude. Stick to the plan, keep proving that you can. Be that man who ain't never gave a damn. I never ran from a challenge, I've always followed through. Release those demons, if you don't fucking follow. أنا خلاص غيرت عنواني تدي داشة وأكبر تاني سيبوني بحالي أعيش حياتي ده أنا خلاص غيرت عنواني 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 تدي داشة وأكبر تاني Shit got complicated but creative is what I got. Won't let it bother me no matter
one
what
battery
the
though.
Stopping. They had it popping multiple cities that be jocking. Talk is cheap, I'd rather show you how I rock the beat. They sell you dreams that ain't as good as what they see. Kept wanting green, so I kicked them off the team. Ain't on that sucker shit, I'm spreading from the gutter, kid. To get my butt and think that's the only way I choose to live. Been grinding, been shining, been doing it. He tried to ruin it, but I ain't resting until I'm super up the street, that's where the famous people meet. Beverly Hills, that's one day where I plan to be. Vegas City, but LA is where the boy reside. Been getting by, out here dodging all these suit and ties. A 9 to 5, that ain't the only way that you survive. I get them high from all these lyrics I supply. ده انا خلاص غيرت عنواني ده انا خلاص غيرت عنواني تدي تعشر واكبر دين انا خلص غيرت عنواني تدي تعشر واكبر دين سيبني بحالي اعيش حياتي انا خلص غيرت عنواني انا خلص غيرت عنواني انا خلص غيرت عنواني انا خلص غيرت عنواني تدي تعشر واكبر دين أنا خلص
Yo, what's up, world? City Cairo. About to kill this motherfucking cat. I'm unstoppable. Shout out Dwayne The Rock. We make bangers around here. I'm unstoppable. Let's go. Nigga, you unstoppable. Straight to the top, baby. I'm unstoppable. Unstoppable to the top, then I'm set the blow. Get the dough, make moan, let the paper flow. I done paved the road, lay down every brick. So many bangers, got a greatest hit. 3 tapes in 3 years, that got my buzz up. That was the come up, now I'm running with my guns up. Never giving 1 foot, Bob Marley 1 love. Only puffing 1 drug, gotta fill my lungs up. They asking who's he, the boy with the nicest raps. She hasn't heard yet, well fuck it, where your mama at? Head busting, skull crushing, never seen him coming. Swear this game ain't ready, let me show him some. Just let me show him some. Swear this game ain't ready, let me show him some. Just let me show him some. Swear this game ain't ready, let me show him some. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'ma get it, yeah, I'm so ready. Wordplays on point and plus the flow deadly. Daddy told me if you want it, better go get it. Spill it, kill it, I'ma get it, yeah, I'm not kidding. I've been blessed and killing beats since a young boy. Fuck these retards in the game, I'm the one boy. Came out the womb in the room and started rapping. Strangled the doctor with the and I stabbed him. Spit the hardest verses that the nurses got to clapping. Yo, this what happen when the genius get to snapping. No mistake, see the game is for the taking. Whack cats at top and I ain't even fucking hating. And I ain't even fucking hating. Whack cats at top and I ain't even fucking hating. And I ain't even fucking hating. Whack cats at top and I ain't even fucking hating. Just let me show 'em some. Swear the game ain't ready, let me show 'em some. Just let me show 'em some. Swear this game ain't ready, let me show 'em some.
You don't think Sin City is famous? You got it right to YouTube, Sin City. Unstoppable.
I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable.
Terms today.
Viagra.
We've learned entanglement,
Yeah.
quarantine.
You good?
Norquist.
Yeah. You hear me? Yeah.
And we also heard Zzay was speaking to Yoda over there
What?
on the side. Yoda. Yeah,
There we
that's
go.
Yoda.
Oh my gosh, it is.
She didn't even know that was Yoda.
I didn't notice that either, bro.
What kind of weed are you smoking?
Yeah.
What weed are you smoking? I don't
I
get
just
that.
thought it was a
I
little
wanna
green
hit
blob. I didn't know it was Yoda.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't notice neither.
Let me make sure his mic. Wait. We need to get you another mic. I don't know. Could you hear the green, Shaye?
Mic check, mic check.
It probably just needs to come up a little.
Mic check.
There we go. Let's get this
Switching
guy live
mics.
because he's
Green,
gonna spit some lyrics
We
right
good,
now.
we good.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Hey, man, I want to thank you again for coming through, man.
Oh yeah, man, I appreciate it.
check.
Bro.
Hey, you got the gear too. You're doing.
Yeah, I got the Sin City Cairo gear.
Let-
Man. This
let
is
'em
this
know,
is one
man.
of the shirts, you know what I'm saying? I got hats and stuff, so I got more coming too. So definitely keep track on my page, City Cairo, and then I got Sin City Cairo wear too. So follow both of those accounts.
Sin
That's
City,
right.
Cairo, man. The wear,
Yes,
the
sir.
gear, the everything, man. So that's what's up. Again, that goes with the marketing, like you're saying, is like you gotta have something.
You got to develop your brand, man. So
Yeah.
and I think that was the hard thing is identifying my brand at first, but it was so easy when you really think about
Comes
it.
to life through like the music too.
Exactly through the years too, and just kind of thinking, man. I think it was a concept. I was one day I was sketching it out. What if I put an eye in the middle? I was like, that would be dope. That way you can connect to Egypt and everything. And I was like, yeah. So it stuck.
Oh, but looks cool.
I appreciate it.
Looks cool. Looks cool.
There it is, right there. But what are we gonna get into right now?
We gonna do some 2 songs right now, man. Party on the West Side, which is a classic, and then Catch Me on the West Coast.
There it is,
All
man.
right,
Let's go.
reppin'.
DJ Nimfo's
Yes,
already
sir.
ready. He's got the lyrics. Let's go, man. City
Hey,
Cairo.
I'm gonna go hit
Everyone's
Yoda.
favorite DJ. Let's get it.
She's gonna talk to Yoda.
Party on the west side.
Sin
Let's grab
City
the
Cairo,
bottles
let's
out the
go,
fridge
turn
and
it up.
let's ride. Yo, there's a party on the west side. Get drunk, and we gon' get high. Yo, there's a party on the west side. Let's grab the bottles out the fridge and homie, let's ride. Yo, there's a party on the west side. Get drunk, and we gon' get high. Yo, little homie, let's step out and get bucked tonight. I met this girl the other night and she was super tight. Yo, what she look like? I bet you that I swooped the night. Shut up, dog, you know you hella stupid, right? She know this party all the way up on the west side. Let's ride, hella cuties got a dress tight. Shorty looking cute, walked in like, how you been, though? I've been good, just been working and it's been slow. Grab a drink, grab a shot, it's time to loosen up. We celebrating all night, it's time to do it up. Got turned up, now we headed to the club. Making out so much you would've swore we were in love. On the dance floor, body looking right too. You so fine, I might fuck around and bite you. Pumping, grinding, body sweating on the dance floor. Feeling so good, so all night we got our dance on. Yo, there's a party on the west side. Let's grab the bottles out the fridge and homie, let's ride. There's a party on the west side. Get drunk, and we gon' get high. There's a party on the west side. Let's grab the bottles out the fridge and homie, let's ride. Yo, there's a party on the west side. Get drunk, and we gon' get high. Lost you at the party, damn, dawg, that was super tight. It was alright, but what you tryna do tonight? Shorty's homegirl said that she was down to ride. Come on, homie, is you in or is you out tonight? Yo, what she look like? Yo, what her name is? She got an Instagram, will show me what her page is. Then she cute, but what her age is. All these questions, damn, homie, is you faded? We at her crib, smoking, drinking, and we getting high. Is that your room? Well, let's hurry up and get inside. Now we kissing, sheets ripping, got me tripping. Homies in the kitchen with her homegirl and he spitting. She got me stripping, come and get it. Is you with it, I ain't getting it. Flipped off the lights, put the pillow to the backboard. The next morning caught me slipping out the back door. Yo, there's a party on the west side. Let's grab the bottles out the fridge and homie, let's ride. Yo, there's a party on the west side. Get drunk, and we gon' get high. Yo, there's a party on the west side. Let's grab the bottles out the fridge and homie, let's ride. Yo, there's a party on the west side. Get drunk, and we gon' get high.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys. This a throwback, man. Everybody loved this one when it first came out here.
We out here.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
2018.
Uh-huh.
Let's get it.
Vegas City, catch me up in Cali though. Love my city, but oh no, yo, I had to go. Pack my shit, sold my house, and then I dipped out. Passing out CDs, showing Kelly how I get down. Will I blow? I don't even really know. Is it really in my plans? My story's getting told. In my city, my name was kinda buzzing right. In the crib, I was rapping every fucking night. Pick a beat, spin heat, grab a pen and eat. What I read hella deep when I kick a free. When on tour came back, had to make a change. Now I'm in Cali, out here trying to make a name. Journey to the fame, but torch on the flame. Firing shots to the game, to the with my aim. One thing I learned, boy, life could change in 1 year. Growth is something only some fear. On the west coast, it be the best coast. Passing out CDs, cause dudes is less dope. Catch me on the west
Coast, catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast. You can catch me on the West Coast, it be the best coast. Passing out CDs, cause dudes is less dope. Catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast. Had to leave my city, no one could hold me back. Had to show them that I spit out the dopest rest of my city on the map. That's what I'm about to do. Came about the blue truth, had to drown the boot. Show after show, I spit flow after flow. In the studio after smoking up the dro. Spoken word, well I'm not quite finished yet. Till I get a check, keep spinning on my intellect. A lot has changed in a matter of a year's time. Weird minds create rhymes in the spare time. Wandering these Cali streets, dreams no longer out of reach. A man, I'm a word, gotta make my parents proud of me. You really down as me, do whatever it takes. Mixtape after mixtape, now they telling me my shit's great. Perfect the craft, got me looking for a deal now. 18 years plus and a motherfucker still down. Catch me on the West Coast, it be the best coast. Passing out CDs, cause dudes is less dope. Catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast. Catch me on the West Coast, it be the best coast. Passing out CDs, cause dudes is less dope. Catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast. You can catch me on the West Coast, right by Venice Beach, on the boardwalk. Passing out CDs, driving down Ocean Ave. Man, this life be going fast, you gotta keep grinding. You can catch me on the West Coast, right by Venice Beach, on the boardwalk. Passing out CDs, driving down Ocean Ave. Man, this life be going fast, you gotta keep grinding. You can catch me on the West Coast, it be the best coast. Passing out CDs, cause dudes is less dope. Catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast. You can catch me on the West Coast, it be the best coast. Passing out CDs, cause dudes is less dope. Catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast. You can catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the West Coast. You can catch me on the West Coast, catch me on the best coast. Yeah, shout out DJ Nimfo.
That's right, man. City Cairo in the building. We have one more. Here, let's go. Let's try to get these fuckers working right if we can.
Hey.
It's all good.
Green mic, green mic, green mic.
The power shutting down on us, man. What the fuck? Hey, man. City Cairo, the way to
dope
with
shit,
that, man.
dope
Let's
shit.
Just grab the next mic and keep it moving, man. That's that real showmanship right there, man. Thank you for doing that. Man, any shout out you want to make, anything like that, man?
Man, shout out you guys, man. Shout out everybody, you know what I'm saying, watching. Shout out, you guys are true MVPs, actually. So, yeah, but shout out both of you guys, you know what I'm saying, for taking your time out to interview. Shout out DJ Nimfo in the building. Eclipse, you know what I'm saying. Shout out Young Baka Productions, because if I don't shout them out, they're going to be mad at me. Yeah. So shout them out. You feel me?
He'll probably he'll be telling us tomorrow.
Like, why you shout me out, bro?
I didn't hear my shout out, dog.
So yeah, shout out Baka, you know what I'm saying. Good people. Shout out the B-side show.
What up, Yeah. Hey, Zzay, thanks for coming through, rocking with us, man. Happy birthday once again.
Thank you.
Any shout outs and let them know what you're up to and all that one more time.
Man, like I said, I've been styling some videos. I just styled Cam Gnarly's video last week, and I styled Sister Irie this week, and I'm styling another one of her videos next week. So if you need a stylist or a set director, hit me up. I've been working on those projects, just even trying to build my portfolio with that. I got a project. I said something last time, but I didn't give a date. But the end of this month, I'm gonna be dropping a project with Fourth Beats from Locally Grown Collective, and I'm super excited. It's gonna be called Mirages. We're getting an Instagram face filter for it, and we're gonna be having like a drive-in premiere because the music videos that we did, it's a small project, so we just compiled it into a movie pretty much. So we're gonna be doing like a drive-in premiere.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, man, gotta adjust, you know, and
drive-ins are back.
Yes, and
yeah, that's dope. Yeah,
and like I said last time, you know, I've been making some ashtrays, making some rolling trays. I actually just got like a sick-ass rolling tray mold, and I'm making like customized rolling trays. If anybody needs that, if you a smoker, holler. Holler.
There
Shout out.
it is. We like smoke around here.
My
So we'll be
420
cool,
heads,
man.
holla.
Hey, and one more time before we bounce, like the SoundCloud and all the stuff.
Oh yeah. Spotify, everything. Sin City Cairo. You
Okay.
can Google Sin City Cairo, man.
So
everything's set up.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
pretty-
yeah. Like if you Google Sin City Cairo, it should pop up, man.
Yes.
Everything's connected on the Google page.
Hey, I want to thank everybody that tunes in, man. The whole team, man. Appreciate Nimfo for coming through and rocking with us, man. We always, man, fam right there. Eclipse for holding us down. Shaye, Whitey in the back. Also, every Thursday morning, we're dropping the Rabbit Season podcast. We got a couple dope ones already in the chamber, and we're gonna keep that moving. So that's what we're doing too, to occupy our time and stay positive. Because I need that. I need to talk to people, and if I wear a suit, they give me a hug. So like, put my gear on.
You may want to hug people
I'm
again.
a hugger. Hey, so, again, man, we'll see you guys every single Monday night like we always do. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.
Thanks, guys.
Peace out.